it. Just
What are you saying?
Quick answer.
okay. Yes, this is a quick answer round, guys. While we're still in setup, ladies, you meet a man you're interested in and you want to date him. His ex calls and wants to fill you in on her experiences with him. Are you taking the call or nah?
Always.
I'm absolutely taking the call.
Absolutely.
Why not?
100%.
What's the problem?
Need to know.
Barbara's face looked like a no.
No,
You're not taking the call.
no.
Why?
Let me base my opinion on myself. Because really and truly, what's she going to tell me? She's the ex, right?
Yeah.
What's she going to tell me? If she had kids with him, then I think I'd take the call. Because I want to know what type of parent he is. And I want to know how he's dealing with his children, because that's important. But if she's just an ex who dated him, why?
Seriously?
She's not gonna, she could literally be calling me just to fill my head with nonsense so she can get him back. Like, why? What am I going to learn from taking the call?
What he's like.
But that's her opinion, right? And it might be a lie. I don't know her. So that's my opinion.
Okay.
I'm shocked.
what would you? So you obviously would.
I'm taking the call.
I'm taking the call.
Yeah.
Raise the stakes. Would you then tell him that you spoke to the ex? If you spoke to the ex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to relay what was said. I would take the call for safety reasons. Like maybe he is absolutely violent and he's good at hiding it in the first few months. So she's just letting me know like this is a pattern that he has. So I would take the call.
I'd take the call.
Would you want, okay, let's flip the script.
Yeah.
Would you want your exes to call your new partner?
If I'm a shithead, I think they have a duty.
No, there's no if you're a shithead.
I'm just normal me now.
But we have to remove anything that you think about yourself. This is your ex calling your ex-partner, calling your partner to tell them about you
I'm not gonna like it, but
based on their opinion.
If they did it, if I've got nothing to hide, I'd be like, oh, yeah, they're wild. I have my comeback.
They're wild.
I said, I said, if they're wild, I'll have my comeback, isn't it?
Oh, like they're a nutter.
Yeah, like if they're coming to do nonsense, because myself today, then they shouldn't really have anything bad to say.
They say that you're a nutter.
Yeah, they come and bring lies. I'm just gonna be like, okay, well, this is this person.
I think that's why I asked you the question, because I think that's the same as what the new partner would think.
Yeah. But I mean, because
I see. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Oh, that I think my partner was wrong for taking the call. Would I judge my partner?
No, as in the partner. Obviously, if you're taking the call from the ex and then you come back and say, "Oh, this is what she said to me," he's gonna be vexed, isn't it? Because you took the call. Like, why did you take the call?
Okay.
Or he's gonna be like you just said. Well, that person's wild, or I've got to come back. So you're not really gonna learn anything. I think that's what I was getting at.
You might still. I'm taking a call. I'm too curious not to.
Yeah.
100% taking the call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Raise your mic a bit.
It's not even a question. And then I think I will. What's it called? If people were like, if my exes were calling people to me,
yeah, would you be vexed?
I wouldn't be vexed. I'll be curious. I wouldn't be vexed, but like I would have my defense ready as well. Like 100%.
But you would do, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I think it's normal to have your defense ready, and that's why I don't know if I would personally take the call, because I would expect the other person to have their defense ready too. So I don't know.
Yeah, but you'll be able to see like what they're like in that situation. It's a learning all around. You know what I mean? Like, how do they handle it? Do they flip out? Are they calm? Am I seeing them live for the first time?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like you just learn so much.
Possibly so.
Yeah,
but
I feel
if they're a liar and they're a good liar, they're gonna know how to lie in a situation.
But either way, the lie's gonna come out.
You're gonna see it, innit?
Yeah,
but you might not. That's what I mean. So
but they're gonna lie. But they're gonna lie eventually. The lie's gonna be revealed, isn't it? And then whatever their lying behavior is, in the end. So maybe you could have been forewarned and be like,
like to be able to spot the signs of what they do. Yeah,
I guess it's like, what's the motivation of the ex getting into contact? That's another thing you have to think about. But I think you'd consider that. Okay, I'll take it with a pinch of salt.
Would you tell your partner before you speak to the ex?
That I'm going to speak to the ex?
Yeah.
No, after.
Yeah, because they'll try and stop me, isn't it?
Or stop the ex. Something could be foiled.
Yeah. Now people are like, no, let's don't talk. Yeah.
So then you're stuck. So okay.
Yeah, because I remember one time, that I was in a sticky situation
Still.
Yeah, it was a bit sticky. And I could have told him that I was going to talk to her, but I didn't because I wanted to talk to her first.
And get all the juicy
Get the
information.
When
And
I've told this story before when my ex.
That's a different story.
But
That's
it's
a
still the
different
thing
scenario.
because it was still the thing. Like, should you speak to her?
No, I think that's a different scenario. Till you start dating someone and their ex calls you.
Yeah.
That's what
'Cause
you're
it's
gonna say. It's a
cleaner.
different scenario.
yeah, it's cleaner. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's I would only think that an ex is getting in touch. Yeah, for the two reasons. But I would maybe go towards violence. That actually this dude's violent, and so that's what I
And the thing is, we've got.
I'm not
Wait,
thinking of
Say
cheating.
that again.
I would think if she's calling me up, like
Yeah.
he really wants to get in touch with me, it's
Yeah.
because he's violent.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
violent.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is it
That's
cheating?
why.
That's
low down?
cheating.
no,
Okay.
no.
But I'm cheating. I'm going to listen to you for like the lavish of it, but realistically, I don't care about that. But if he's violent, then I can run.
What if the gag is
So
she's
funny.
like, I'm just so happy for you guys. I just can't wait for you lot to explore the love that we missed out.
So she's calling you to be like, he's a really good guy.
You're so
you don't want to
lucky.
hear. You only want to hear if she's got negative shit to say.
Well, yes.
No,
We don't have to be friends.
I would be
That's
interested
insane.
because I would be like, okay, cool. So you think you can call me to tell me this? Okay, cool. Thanks.
Okay.
Mm.
And then I'm gonna watch that. What is their relationship? Because why are you? Are you being honest? Are you not? Because
so
it goes to
funny.
the same thing. It's
Yeah.
the same thing.
Like, why?
Like, each
Yeah.
person in that is telling me something about themselves. You know what I mean?
Why would someone sorry, why would
Hmm.
someone what would make you call someone and say, do you know what? Good on you, girl.
I'll never
Literally,
do that.
Ashes to Ashes just asked it. What
What's the
motivates
motivation?
such a call?
I don't know.
No, I would
Just
never do that.
wondering.
But maybe the motivation is to put some doubt in your head. Because maybe the
No,
motivation.
let's stay on the
maybe
positive.
because you're not on no positive.
We don't have to
We're
be
not talking about
positive.
no positive. So maybe the motivation is to put doubt in your head because it goes back to what I said. Maybe the motivation is that she actually wants her man back.
No, my
So
question
maybe
is like
the
on the
motivation is that she's going to be like, yeah, he's such a good guy. He does so much for me still. We're really good friends.
no, my motivation is that she's just really nice. So crap.
You know what I mean?
No, I get that. But I'm just trying to say, like, if you were really nice, just thought, you know what? I'm going to let this person know that you got a good guy. Will that never happen in this world normally?
But
Do you
then
think
it
there's
goes,
no?
No,
But
that
then
doesn't
Charlotte-
happen. Has that ever
Yeah,
happened?
No, I'm just wondering why would
Do you
someone?
know anyone that's happened to?
No.
Okay, so I don't think on average
If you're gonna do
it's
it,
gonna happen.
it's petty. If I was in
Is
a
it?
petty mood, I wanted to get revenge on a dude for some reason.
Yeah.
I could do that. I could call up or like just do stupid shit like key his car, but I don't really care. But I'm just being petty so that then she thinks there's
You do
another
care if
girl
you're
around.
key.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's that.
that type of stuff.
I'm just
No,
thinking,
but maybe if I saw them at the event, I might be like, "Oh, you guys so happy!"
Yeah.
Like, oh,
And what you
Like,
should
you know what I
also,
mean?
and then you
Like-
wouldn't follow up with a call, guys. Just want to say,
yeah, and then you
No,
got to
but
follow up though. You got to follow up with "You're so lucky to have him."
Yeah.
So then she has like seeds.
or
of-
like, oh yeah, he's the one
negative
that
again.
he's the one that got away. Like, you know,
yeah.
like you see that on TV
So-
sometimes.
So in that scenario,
Mm.
you'd think that she's the one that's got the issue in that scenario. If she says that to you.
I think they probably both have issues because what's the boundary?
Yeah, yeah.
That she's so bold that she thinks she can even talk to me.
To even find my
Like,
number.
do you know what I mean?
I just
So
want.
that means you ain't got her on lock.
But wouldn't
Can-
you
So
think
what kind
that-
of man are you?
But wouldn't you think that if she came to you and she was like, you know, he's a really good guy, but
Oh,
he did X, Y, Z? Wouldn't you think that, like, still, or would you just be like, okay, thanks for the tip. I'm gonna take that with me now,
It's
and
still
I'm going
thanks for
to
the tip.
assess him.
I think two truths could be said.
Yes, they can be.
Yeah, at
Yeah.
the same time. Like seriously, I would think all of that.
Okay.
Do you
guys,
know what I
in
mean?
the,
It's not one or the other.
guys in the comments, please find a really positive scenario where someone could call someone and say, "Good on ya, you've got a good one there." I just want to.
As an ex.
Yeah, I just want to know. There must be somewhere in this world where it's normal.
I've
If
only
the
seen it.
multiverse.
I've only seen it at reality TV
maybe if you-
where it's fake. I've only
Yeah.
seen it on dramas where it's fake. It's not real. That's like a friend's
No, but
scenario.
what
Like,
if
do you know what I mean? Like,
But what
oh,
if
now
you
we're friends
dated-
again. Like, do you
But
know
what
I
if you
mean?
dated someone when you like teenagers and you've remained friends throughout,
Yeah.
and then like you're this age and your teenage high school sweetheart
Are you asking me specifically?
I'm just putting it out there.
Go on.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because the way
And then
I'm
she's
set up,
about, and she's like, you know
It's-
what? You've got a really good guy. What
No, you
about
can't.
in those
That's because then there's a
situations?
friendship there. There's a kind of like a. We're
Okay.
talking about ex that you don't know. Okay, guys.
No, just keep it to yourself, man. I think
Yeah.
it's never
There's no.
appropriate.
It's never ever.
So it's
there's never a good
it's
time.
never appropriate to
It's
tell
never ever-
someone that their ex is good.
It's not your
No, no,
business
no,
because
I'm
you're an
not- I'm
ex.
not-
It's just not your business.
I don't even know. That
But,
sounds like a
but
weird
it
thing
is
to say.
appropriate to tell them that your ex was bad to you.
Yeah, I want to be
Yes.
fuckeries. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Or
Okay.
protective.
Or protective. Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever the motivation is, I do have a few friends that have told the next girlfriend, like, he's gonna say I'm mad.
Yeah.
Like,
Mm.
Yeah,
preempting.
I
like,
mean, that's a man's favorite line,
you know,
isn't it?
he's gonna say I'm mad. He doesn't see his kids. But nobody has ever listened though. And then afterwards they have a child, then they want to be friends.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
That baby mother thing is real though. That does
Summer
happen.
Walker.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Perfect example.
I mean, I could name some real people.
but I didn't want to
But
take
you
it
shan't.
personal. But like,
But that
people
actually,
out there.
that actually does happen more often than not. Like
Yeah.
when you have a child with someone and you warn them, that's usually a situation. That's why I asked. Do they have kids?
And then they gotta learn.
Yeah.
yeah.
Welcome to welcome to Your Aunties Could Never. We're your favorite aunties you wish you had. We talk black love, black women, black family. I'm Auntie AK and I'm here with
Farah Charles. Full government name.
Properly. Nana, aka the Black Fairy.
And it's your girl, Sade. Hey.
Hey, hey. How are you, ladies? We definitely know that you're not calling or you are receiving a next call, but how are you
No, I'm
otherwise?
not.
You're not
Yeah.
receiving, you're not receiving.
Good, man.
I'm
Look at
good.
this. It's,
I'm
uh,
actually good. I'm
Monday.
cold, but
It
yeah.
is
Yeah,
freaking
I'm-
cold.
Yeah.
Hella cold. That's why I'm keeping my coat on.
Generally good.
Rather darn cold.
I actually took off my coat coming up here because I got a little bit hot walking along. So I thought it was all right. I like crispy.
You mean outside you took your coat off?
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Whoa.
To like be suitably chilled.
Like a cool drink.
Yes. Could do with a drink, actually. It's true. Like, we need drinks.
We're gonna
We're
have
gonna
a
do that next
special
week.
episode,
Yeah.
aren't we?
We're gonna have a drunk aunties episode
Next week.
next week.
The
Yeah.
13th.
Why are you doing
Nothing.
that? What's
I just rechecked my diary. Sorry.
Oh, because it's your birthday
Oh,
coming
no,
up.
no, 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 no,
No, no, no.
The birthday's the 14th. It's
Yes,
not,
but I
we
mean,
know.
like, remember, you like to celebrate before.
That's what I
It's
was
my
going.
birthday, mate. Isn't that what she does?
Yeah.
Do I ever say my birthday's
Birthday's
in
next.
May?
That's not what I meant. You were saying it's my birthday soon when it was someone else's birthday. And we were talking about someone else's birthday. So where's your birthday? I'm saying it's my birthday
In May.
in May.
I'm not happy. I was excited about my Scorpio fellow gangs. Anyway,
Can
guys.
so basically, so we had a bit of a mix up and I have a game today
Oh,
that we're gonna play,
game
which
away.
is a bit different to what we usually do.
Right.
And you can close your mouth. but it's a bit different to what we usually do, and it might be a bit physical as well. So what this is called the sounds game. Yes, I know this is gonna be so much fun. It's called the sound game. You're going to pick a card, my made card, because
Okay.
I'm getting the real cards and I'll give them to you, Farah. But I'm gonna you're gonna pick a card and there's gonna be a word on that. And you cannot say the word, you can't say any words, you can just make sounds.
so this is
and we
whose
have to
sound is it
guess.
anyway.
Basically. So you just have to guess. You cannot, your hands have to be behind your back, so you can't use your hands
Okay.
Right.
either.
Okay.
Okay, got it? Does it make
Look at that,
sense?
getting into
Okay,
position.
what are your questions?
She's like, let's go.
No, go on.
No,
What's your
I have
question?
no
ignore her.
questions.
Ignore her.
No, go on. You have
Ignore her.
questions.
We haven't started yet.
But this
Ignore
is
her.
why I want the questions now, because
There
we
were no
haven't started yet.
questions.
Okay, so what are we doing?
We're doing a
run it
game where
down
let's have
for
our
me.
hands behind our back and describe things without using freaking words and just use sounds.
Okay, cool. You got it, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, so who wants to pick first?
I will.
Okay, cool. All right, I need to maneuver over. Sorry, guys, it's going to be a bit clunky on the screen.
Why don't we pass it along?
No, because I don't want cheaters.
Okay. It's true. I'm the only trustworthy one.
I know you are. There you go.
So
Why don't we all
why
pick
do my
it?
hand?
Okay, true. No, because you have too much time to think.
Yeah. What if we don't let them open it?
Huh? No. They
Okay,
will
that's
find
true.
a way.
Those are the cheating. That's
Yes.
the cheating couch.
I don't
Exactly.
cheat.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
Even I'll hold my hand up. I was
you
absolutely
cheat, man. You
wanting
cheat.
to get the card to do a little
cheat,
peeky
you
poo.
cheat. Yeah.
But okay.
I think we need to rewind the tape. Go ahead.
So do I
And
start
guys,
now,
as
yeah?
well, in the comments, like play along too and try and guess what Farah is trying to tell us.
So
So if
make
we guess
sounds.
it, then
Okay.
we get the point.
You get the point, yeah.
Can I go?
So
And does
okay,
the
but you've
guesser-
got a minute
Okay.
to do it, okay? And your
That's
minute
long. Okay.
starts now.
Fireworks.
Oh wow! Well done.
Very good.
Very good.
I think that's
I
well done
was
to us
gonna-
both. Really.
I was going to go police siren and a
Seriously.
car fight and a car chase.
Very good, man. Thank you. I used
seagull.
I had a seagull.
intuition.
Yeah.
You did.
Yes.
I heard a police engine and cars. I don't know where.
No.
I'm telling you, I tapped in, man. I was like, Gemini
That's
power.
hilarious.
Gemini powers.
Okay, cool. So who's going
So
next?
do I go next
You want to
then?
go next?
Yes, look at my
Oh.
teeth.
Hold on.
Let me get my timer ready. Okay. Right. Nana, you can start now.
Flip's sake.
Motorbike. No. Speedboat.
A racing car. A racing car. A revving car. Speedboat.
I said that, and
No.
she said no. Jet ski.
A revving car. A car that can't start.
Okay.
No, can't speak.
Sorry.
You're doing it again.
Oh, chainsaw.
Well done, because I was scared. I was scared.
You can hold on to it.
I was crying, man. I was like, please. Sorry,
I was so scared.
Now you've got to start it like this.
Yeah, that bit makes sense. I was scared.
Hilarious.
It's when you went longer and longer and
Oh my
longer
god.
and ran out of air.
Someone said Formula One.
Yeah, I said a racing car. Yes, I thought. Because we went.
Okay. So, AK, your turn.
Jesus Christ.
This is gonna be fun.
I have enough for 2 rounds if you want to do more.
Are you going to do one?
Games Master doesn't do it.
Oh, yeah.
I know that I would, but Nana said I can't.
I said it should
No,
go.
2 minutes, yeah.
Oh.
Wait.
I'll do the time. I really am going to try not to cheat. I'm going to try so
I
hard.
love that you have to coach yourself.
Look this way, and I'll look that way.
Seriously.
Open it like that, because she cheats.
In it.
She looks over my shoulder.
Okay. And go.
Why are you trying to look?
I wasn't.
You were. You were looking to see if you could see
Okay.
the reflection.
No
in her eye.
hands. Okay.
No hands.
And no voice. No words, actually.
Trumpet.
What?
Fart.
Wait, what? One man band.
No.
Bandstand.
Bus.
Every
Engine.
noise you're making is different.
Quack. A duck. Exactly. You've done 3 sweat sounds. Cockerel.
Wait, go again.
Hold on.
Go again. 10 seconds. Come on.
Baboon. Peacock.
4, 3, 2, 1. No.
What is that?
was thunder and lightning?
Oh, get lost. Get
Oh
lost.
my
Get
God.
lost.
You're
No.
nuts.
What would you do? What would you
No.
do? What would you do? No, what would you do? No, I'm trying to think. What's the sound of lightning? How would you do lightning?
Lightning doesn't.
I know exactly.
So just
I'm
do
going to do
thunder.
more like a boom.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
well, I
do
thought that's a
thunder.
word. Boom is a word. Like,
But it does
Sound
make that
as well.
sound.
no, I get that, but boom.
But
I
it's
feel like
sound as well.
I was trying to do lightning. What's the crackle? How do you do lightning? How would you do?
That's actually thunder. the crackle is thunder. Lightning
Yeah,
doesn't
lightning
have a
doesn't
sound.
have a sound.
Okay, but hello, guys, you're looking. What's your suggestion, bro? What's your
I would
suggestion?
have done it in the minutes, in the moment.
Okay.
I would have done it in the
Like,
moment.
coming to judge.
Release your hands.
I would have done it in the moment, and Nana would have got it.
Give me a
Just
suggestion.
saying.
None of you came up with better.
I would have done better thunder than you.
Do it then.
No, because it's too late now.
Debbie J said toilet.
It's like, yeah, someone on the toilet. Someone on the toilet.
Right. I don't know.
Do you want to do one more? 'Cause this is so
Alright, go
much
on,
fun.
go on.
Who wants to do it? Farah?
Yeah, go on then.
Let me guess. Oh,
Okay.
my God.
I was like, what the fuck?
100% safe.
Bro, it is what it is.
It's that bit. Thunder, okay, but
I didn't know.
I so thought it was an animal. I was sure.
that's what I said.
I
I
didn't
thought it was a different. I thought it was something else.
Yeah.
Like a snake.
I don't even know because the crackle. How
Even
did you?
you know what they are.
Yeah.
And you
How
don't
did
get
you
us to-
How do you do crackle? How would you do crackle? The sound crackle.
What crackle?
You know when
Oh,
sun
no,
and
'cause
lightning,
it does.
it does
yeah.
crackle.
Yeah.
So I was
It, like,
thinking of
It's like the
that.
thunder rolls across
Yeah,
the
like,
sky.
brrr, but then the
But no,
crackle.
That was hilarious.
How would you crackle? But none of you, you're teaching, but you haven't got a. What's the
But not what
crackle?
you did.
It's
What's
just a
the crackle?
boom.
No.
It's just a boom.
Okay.
But
It's
boom's
just-
a
it's
word.
just
Okay,
a
just
boom.
check. If
Okay.
I said boom, would that have worked? Is that a word?
Ooh, it's the sound as
No,
well.
I'm asking the
But you
games
did it.
master.
The only thing is
Hello.
because it's like onomatopoeia, isn't it? It's like it's the word that sounds like the sound.
Okay,
Do you know
so
what I
that's
mean?
be
So it's-
allowed.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Are you ready?
The games master's not sure. Go ahead.
When we
She
get the
didn't say
proper
no.
game, we'll read the rules.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
But okay, and go.
Really? Okay.
Very good.
Vote.
Ding ding.
A bus driving off.
Nearly. Sorry.
Wasn't that right?
She said a bus driving off
Or bus equivalent up at the bus
Oh,
stop.
what
Yeah.
is like a bus?
At the bus
because
stop.
it was a bus driver. So nearly.
Oh, the answer is bus driver.
Yes, bus driver.
Okay,
That's
fair.
kind
Yeah.
of that's
That's
hard.
very
That's
good.
hard. Yeah.
Ah.
That was very
But that was good.
Yeah.
I got the bus.
See,
It's the
yeah,
sound.
yeah,
You see?
yeah.
Okay, you can relax.
Yeah, half a
Half a
point.
point.
Okay, fine. fine.
Yeah, that was a
Fine.
yeah.
Okay.
That was
But you
hard.
see?
Bus driver,
Yeah.
and you can't talk, so you can't even be like.
That's why I
Yeah.
was like, it was the driver part.
It's the sound
If
of
it
the
said
bus.
driving,
Yeah,
but
that's the
it
part.
was
That
the
was good,
driver. I was
though.
like,
Yeah,
how do
yeah,
I-
yeah, 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 yeah.
Thanks.
That was good.
Okay.
That was
Do
good.
these There you go.
You ready?
Okay, hold on a second. Timer. Okay, and go.
Okay.
Hands behind your back.
A horse rider riding. A horse.
Cowboy.
Well done. Well done. Well
I
done.
was stuck on a horse.
You know, I was
Okay.
really close to doing moo. So that maybe you could like do the two together,
I don't know what
like
that last
cow.
bit
and
was.
Cow and a horse.
horse.
Cow and a horse.
Okay.
It makes sense.
Like laughing.
Oh boy.
Okay. Last one.
Oh, so who's winning?
Even
I'm winning,
scared.
right?
Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
you
winning.
You've got two
Okay,
full points.
right, cool.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
So you get point for like having your
Sake.
question
Okay.
answered.
Yeah, for real. If
If
it
they
right,
answer your
should
question,
they
you should
not?
get point too.
Okay, I don't know how.
So
the
then
points
I'm
work.
still winning.
Yeah, Farah's winning.
yeah, you
Farah's
are.
winning.
Either way.
Me too. I picked
100%.
ridiculously.
Okay.
Oh, it's
I
hard.
don't
Go on.
because you know what the last one is.
I do. Go on. I'm crying already. Go.
Go. Sigh.
Yeah.
God, come on.
We're out of
Vomiting.
time for 30 seconds.
Burp.
Fuck.
Frustration.
Come on.
Kangaroo.
Well done. But hold on a minute. Hold on a
Seriously,
minute.
yeah.
She cheated because she's doing actions.
But you did it
No,
with the
you
bus as
can- you
well.
can
And you did that
actually
with the
move
bus.
your-
That's what I knew was the bus.
Body. You can
You
move
did,
your
Sarah.
body. You just
You
can't
did.
use your hands. Your hands have
Cheated.
to be behind your
But
back.
well done.
But yeah,
That was good.
well done, man.
I was frustrated.
Seriously, that's really good.
Because speaking of the,
I thought, what else is jumping?
I wouldn't have thought kangaroo.
do kangaroos make a noise?
Yeah.
What
Do
noise?
they?
I couldn't think of what noise.
What they do?
What sound do they make? What kind of sound does a
But they're
kangaroo
not
make?
silent, are they?
I think they
I'm
bark.
saying what?
Do they?
I feel so.
I would have known. I would literally.
If I did
not
that, you
know.
would have been like, "What the fuck is that?"
Still,
Sea
I
lion.
think it's like
yeah,
a-
yeah.
I think it's like.
Okay,
I think they do
guys.
bark.
Seriously?
Yeah, I
No,
think
I have
so.
to search it up now.
Yeah, they do make a noise.
All right, guys. The guys watching, don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe, and share our
Imagine if someone's
freaking
just tuned in.
freaking madness. Yeah, that was the Aunties Could Never playing mad sound games. Please don't listen. We've had a lot of fun with your dilemmas, not in a taking the piss way. Please DM us your dilemmas, and we will get back to you in the show. Please, please, please don't forget to DM us your dilemmas. What are we getting into?
Dilemmas.
Dilemmas? Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to quickly mention, we didn't
Oh.
mention the passing of the legendary black actor Richard Roundtree,
Mhm.
known for playing Shaft, and Matthew Perry from Friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a mad one.
Honestly.
Very sad.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know, I was reading on TMZ that they're suspecting maybe foul play now.
Really?
No way.
Yeah, yeah. It was like breaking news. I think
What?
maybe yesterday that they think that there may have been like a burglary.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Oh
So-
my God.
It's still open now. Where they thought it was an accident, there is actually an active case.
That's
So-
awful.
Exactly.
That's
exactly.
Oh my God.
All right, go straight into dilemmas. We got we're gonna get into some celebrity dilemmas because the celebrities out there are wilding. Well, academics.
No, where are you?
Oh, sorry, I scrolled too far. Laurie and Damson. What's happening?
Mate.
they may not be together. They may be together.
We don't know.
I scrolled past that because I'm like, let the guards do the guards. Whatever happens, happens. Because there's so much scrutiny, and it's literally like it seems like it's fresh.
Yeah.
Whatever's happening is happening. I'd hate to be a celebrity in this space.
I feel like they're still together. They probably just had an argument. You know how the youngins do? Like they have an argument now and then they start deleting stuff or archiving. I think they will unarchive soon. I don't think they have broken up. Generally, she seems to break up with people in February and we're in November. So
Oh wow! All of that scrutiny, I'd be mad. That's like,
She doesn't want a Valentine's gift.
Oh,
could be
Just
one
in
of
case they propose.
go.
nah, that's wild.
those. She could be one of those.
It did make me think about like Stormzy and Jammer were caught in an argument and perhaps
I don't think they
But
were.
then
I
they
don't
were.
think it's
they're
Well, they're
not-
not-
I
but,
don't-
but I'm saying I don't like
know.
that speculative. The fact that that was
yeah.
captured and made into a speculation,
Yeah.
that level of
I don't
scrutiny
think
on a
it was-
relationship is so
exactly, 'cause
annoying.
I don't think it was an argument like that because then you saw them holding hands and then you saw him at her party and then you saw him in the background of her videos. It's like, yeah.
But it was just more
People
the
just are
scrutiny.
dying
yeah,
to say
scrutiny.
stuff, aren't
Yeah,
they?
it's annoying.
I'm a fan of the Get Back Gang.
And I got to make money as well. I get the paparazzi, like, you know, it's a whole industry, but it is annoying. Just let the young people live.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Let them be.
All right, Meg the Stallion. We've already welcomed her to the family many, many times because we love our old Meg. However, we're bringing an extra plate and some extra rum punch because her comeback track, Cobra. What do you guys think of it?
I've only seen the clip. And it sounds
Same.
alright.
I haven't.
She's
Okay.
rapping,
Yeah,
rapping.
She's rapping.
She's a
Yeah.
rapper, man.
She's
Yeah.
going in.
She can
Yeah,
rap.
she's
You can't
legit.
say that she's not.
Yeah,
She's.
yeah.
I like her.
I like it.
I like her style. But
Yeah,
I
I'm a
can't
fan.
listen to the.
I like the visuals as well. I think it's very artistic. I
Mm.
think it's very symbolic as well. Like she's rapping about some deep stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
And I think it's very relatable. I don't think you get many black female rappers rapping about this type of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah. At her level,
Yeah.
I should say.
And she's
Yeah.
just to say what she's covering, like mental health,
Mhm.
the stuff that she's been through, and that she's kind of like shedding her skin like a cobra does. However, we want to, support our niece Meg as she evolves and gets through the troubles and hardships. So what kind of advice would you give Meg in ways like take care of herself, look after mental health? What should be her revenge? If she needs to get revenge, should she enact revenge to, by the way, apparently, again, speculation. No, she did say,
she
no, she
said
said it
it,
in her
said
track,
it.
sorry. She said it in her track, that party, her ex now, she caught him cheating
And
in
who's
her
he meant to be
actual
with now?
room.
Oh, I
Home.
can't remember. He's meant to be with someone now.
I've seen
Ooh,
something.
I
Who
can't
Yeah.
remember who
Cardi
it
is?
is. Yes,
There's
I'm gonna
someone that
look.
he's been photographed with. Yeah.
Really?
He's meant to
Really?
be with someone,
Let me search
and they
that
keep
up.
he keeps. Oh,
But
God.
she's probably not on Meg's level.
Mental health.
No, I don't
advice.
think that she was, but I know that's.
I think everything that she's done has been maybe a little bit more time off. I really do think that they seem to have artists working overtime, just constantly. You're out here doing stuff.
Yeah.
Like there doesn't seem to be that break that before they used to do before social media. Like you literally wouldn't hear from somebody for a few years because they would live and
Yeah.
experience stuff. I think she probably needs a bit of that. It's been non-stop. She goes away for like 3 months. That's not long enough. Now she really needs a couple of years, like to reestablish, find firm friends, like live, really heal. But to then be back touring again and out there in crowds, I just think it's a lot. It's gonna take its toll on her.
I thought she did. Maybe it's not long enough in like real world terms, but she did take a good significant break. She came off social media, especially when the Tory Lane stuff was happening. Obviously, it's not time to heal, but if it depends. What it is where she is mentally. If she's like, look, I'm ready to get back into it, because she might also be like, I'm missing this, and I do love this side of. I do love the industry, and I love being an artist. I love performing, and if she feels like she's built her circle around her, and if she really is understanding her journey of mental health, and she's like, maybe she's got things in place. Hopefully she's got things in place that when things get too much, she knows who to lean on. She knows that, okay, let me go and speak to my therapist. If she's got those tools in place, she can hopefully navigate being back in the limelight. And I don't know.
For advice, I wouldn't advise it.
Yeah.
The comments are saying that he is parties with Jada Kingdom.
That's
He's
the
a
one.
dancer.
That's it. It's Jada Kingdom.
Yeah.
That's
She's a
it.
dancehall artist.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's the one that Burna Boy was singing about.
Oh,
And then after,
yes.
then after,
Mm.
when the party pictures came out, see, this will come back to me. When the party pictures came out, that's when Burna Boy was like, I'm back in this, City Boys back out or something like that. Yeah. She's the one that he said.
So
get 10
Burner
bags
don't want to
for.
take on Party, no?
Burna's probably like, boy.
Hardy's a good looking guy.
He
promoted us, didn't he?
Yeah,
One
let's say
time.
he did
Yeah.
once.
He did.
I was a fan of
And
those
that's a
two.
fan.
But again, it's that thing of like what we see, what was really going on.
Yeah.
It's long.
It's tight. That's the thing, because the whole not condoning cheating ever. Do you know what I mean? But like, it must have been a lot, him witnessing the trial and for the things to come out about, her alleged relationship with Tory.
And we spoke
You know what I
about
mean?
that, didn't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did.
How the effect that it would have had on him as a man, as a man.
So I guess, would you guys advise her against revenge? Or do you think she needs to take revenge on anyone? Like,
I think she doesn't need to take revenge. I think she is living her life and she's achieving massive goals, and she's achieving her dreams. She was on stage with Fiancé in Texas, which she couldn't believe, and that was a lifelong dream of hers. So I think she's doing her thing. She doesn't need to worry about him. Let him do him over there.
Yeah, I agree that this is the revenge.
Yeah,
Success.
a success.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Getting a bigger buffer man.
yeah.
Actually, when she was out and about with the footballer
Oh yeah.
and just living her best life in Europe, that's revenge. I don't know if that even lasted, but whatever. I liked that she was out, being like, look, I can look at where I can move on to.
But I don't think she needs a man to do that. I think her being on stage with Beyonce is look at where I can move on to. What are you doing? Have you got even?
Facts.
Does Party even have a record deal?
He's probably independent.
What does he actually do? He's a rapper.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's actually all right, He's actually got some all right tunes. It's
I
all the
can't say
same.
I've ever heard a party, or I couldn't recall a party tune.
I think he's got.
I couldn't quote any
Remember
party
the Black
bars.
Girls
Yes,
one?
that's it.
The black girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
was
was
it?
like,
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
that was
okay, then
viral
I
for a
could.
while. Yeah.
Okay.
I remember that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty. So, God, DJ Akademiks is back in the headlines. I mean, when is he ever out?
Mhm.
And he's going toe for toe, round for round with Saucy Santana.
I don't even think he's going round for round with him.
I mean, it's
Saucy's just railroaded him.
all on top. Does anyone want to break down what the hell has happened? The timeline of events between JJ Academics and Mr. Saucy Santana.
Does someone want to break it down? Was
Yeah,
that the
yeah,
question?
yeah.
Okay, so what I know, basically, Glow Rilla.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it Glow.
Okay.
Glow.
Yeah.
You don't like her name, no?
I don't like her name. I don't because it's too close to Gorilla. I don't
Okay.
like it.
I thought that was her name, no?
No, her
Oh,
name's
Glow.
It's Glow Rilla.
Glorilla.
Yeah.
I actually thought it was like pronounced like gorilla.
Oh.
No?
Oh,
I thought,
Telling the
I thought that's
Elton
what
R.
she wanted. Yeah. Like,
no.
no? Okay.
No.
All right. So
I don't
Glow.
like it. So she brought out a track, and the track is not necessarily like the hardest track. Like she's had a lot of really cool tracks recently. She's done really well. Academics didn't like this track, and who's the YouTuber person was on the stream, listened to the track, didn't like the track. He said it's whack. Yeah, and she blocked him.
Oh, Kai Cenat.
Kai Cenat. Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
She blocked Kai Cenat. Like, do you know what I mean? So then he does this whole thing. I'm blocked by Glow, this, that, the other. And then recently she decides to unblock him. DJ Academics sees this and takes it upon himself to say that she's a stupid hoe. She's this,
What?
she's that,
Oh.
she's whack. Went
What?
into almost like a tirade. It was just like, this is whack behavior, all this kind of stuff. It's just like, bro, what
Calm
is
down.
going on? Calm down. She's a young girl. You're a big old man. It's not that deep. It shouldn't be that deep.
Mhm.
But anyway, he took it upon himself. Then City Girls obviously came out of their album. They got a lot of negative feedback about, people saying that they're out the game. They're not really doing tracks anymore, that type of thing. And they shouldn't be working together. In particular, he came after Young Miami,
Of course he
Okay.
did.
who is Saucy Santana's best
Best
friend.
friend.
Mhm.
So he was defending his best friend, but he took it too far.
What did he do?
He said that I will beat your ass and fuck you in the ass.
Oh, child!
Yeah, it's a lot.
No,
Which
a lot.
is
no, we do not condone that sort of behavior.
we
There's a
don't do
lot.
that.
No,
We
you
don't do
you
that.
Don't, you, no,
That
you
sounds
don't.
it sounds very rapey.
That's what I
Yeah.
was going to say. I just
Do you
didn't
know
want to
what I
say the
mean?
word.
Yeah,
Grapey.
it does. Yeah,
Yeah,
it does
grapey.
sound very
Grapey.
rapey.
It does.
We don't like that.
We do not condone that.
We don't
at
condone
all.
that at all on any levels, either man on man,
Whatever.
woman on man, woman, man, whatever,
Whatever.
that kind of thing.
Even
They
for
on
DJ
they.
Academics.
No.
No.
He
No.
said some wild things
No,
about women.
no.
though.
You can't
No,
condone
we don't-
that.
we can't condone that.
No, I mean, you can understand why Saucy took it
I
to the
understand why he said
nth level.
he will beat him down.
But you need beat him, but the
Uh,
other
extra
step,
bit.
like, do you know what I mean? So then Academics was on I can't remember what point Queen Latifah came in and basically said, you need to shut up because you're talking
Oh,
shit
after.
about.
Oh, did
Yeah,
she?
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, she got involved.
Oh,
and said-
okay. So yeah, so he went on to, I think it was Whack 100.
No, he's on
No,
his
no,
own
no.
stream.
Oh, his own stream.
Yeah.
Was Whack involved in that?
Because
Whack came
on
in on
his
separately
stream,
or something.
Oh.
people can call up and stuff. So
Right.
When
that's
did
what
Queen
he does.
Latifah get involved?
So
How did she
after-
get
You just
involved?
tweet. Or
So he was on his stream and he basically was saying he feels really vulnerable. He's so scared. Like, this is a lot for him. He doesn't, do you know what I mean? Like, that's not what he believes it. I don't know. It was a lot of
emotional rumbling.
yes.
Yeah.
But he was upset and there was tears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can
Yeah.
understand why he's upset,
Yeah.
but at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
watch your mouth.
And
And I
then-
don't. And
Take
I'm not. That's
academics
not me
serious.
condoning grape. I'm
No.
just saying, like, maybe this will teach him when you're chatting shit about people and you're out there calling people hoes and this, that, and the other. Maybe you should understand that people have feelings and words mean shit.
But then
But then Queen Latifah,
Yeah.
yeah, I can't remember, what did she say?
she just said something about black women are always the target. So
Yes.
Queen
But have you seen
Latifah
this-
said, I'm surprised that you're now being like, I can't come back at Saucy Santana because the gays are going to come for me, but you will do anything and everything can be vile to black women,
Mhm.
and you don't feel that anybody is going to come for you.
Look at
And
that.
then she quotes the famous quote by Malcolm X, the most disrespected women in America are black women.
Okay.
So yeah, that's how Auntie Queen Latifah came
Love
in.
it.
But then have you seen the Academics comeback since?
What to her? He came back to her.
No. So in the timeline, have you not seen that Academics has now gone on a homophobic rant? And then Saucy Santana has now come back again
And
to
said
say,
what?
meet me outside.
Yeah.
Oh yes, yeah, I saw that.
So
Yeah.
so after
He was
after
like,
we
you
cried,
know where I am. We got bookings.
Yeah.
You know
And
exactly
he
where
should've
we
fucked with
are.
Saucy Santana, you know. Saucy Santana will beat him down.
Saucy said,
He will
pull up.
beat him
Pull
down differently.
I just think it's wild that we've even got
Wow.
here.
Yeah,
Do you know
I
what I
just-
mean? Like, but I like the fact that Queen Latifah has stepped in.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wish more.
And how she stepped in.
Yeah, do you
Yeah.
know what I mean? I wish more Black women in that field would do that to protect Black women when they have these kind of attacks in the first place. I wish Black men would stop doing that. Stop attacking in the first place.
The thing,
you know what I mean?
when I was looking into the story, I thought that DJ Akademiks has built his whole career on instigating beef, being the mix-up of beef, and he's made lots of money off it. So it's interesting that he got emotional at this stage. But to me, it felt like he was sitting on I don't know if he was considering what deals am I going to lose if I go on this tirade about gay people, but then he just like it's like he's so F it, I'm just going to go in and just started talking all sorts of nonsense. Like bringing in Jamaicans, I'm Jamaican heritage, I was born in Jamaica, and if this was Jamaica,
What does that mean?
What does that mean? So you're also now casting aspersion on the whole of Jamaica. You already have to battle this kind of, Black people in general have to battle this homophobic slur that's tarnished against us in our community. You're bringing in, you're from Jamaica, and if it was Jamaica, couldn't run this and saying the B word how many times. It just, for me, like a grown man, but this is what he does.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that I'm just like, we're all feeding into his narrative, which he's very, very happy to be a part of. Don't know why he started crying.
That's why I don't believe him.
Yeah,
I don't believe him.
I think
From
that
you
was
said
all
that.
for clicks. I'm literally like, he's just creating theatrics.
Yeah.
It's going to go further. DJ Akademiks was crying, but he did cry on a live stream.
He did.
But I don't think he was really feeling scared, like, you know.
He might be crying because he of what his livelihood.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's what I was
That's
thinking.
Scared of losing the bag.
Yeah, exactly. I think that.
I've got a car to pay for.
Exactly, because I think he's apparently just done a deal with a platform called Rumble, and that's like a far right platform.
No, it's not.
Is it? Well, that's
It's
what
just open.
Okay.
It's just open to everybody, but it's not far right.
Okay, so that's the narrative that's out there, and like Donald Trump Jr.'s apparently got a channel on a show on there, and they offered a platform to Andrew Tate. So if it's open, he's aligned with that. And
like from the right side, they'll be able to list out tens of different lefties.
yeah,
that are-
okay, fine,
It's a totally like, we're open. If you're creating content, you can come onto Rumble.
right, okay, that's the
platform.
so yeah, the people are manipulating the story.
Ashes to Ashes says his comeback was that DJ Wack said he
Yes.
would get some goons from the community to fight Santana.
Specifically from the LGBTQ community.
Why is Wack one? The fact that his name is Wack 100 is crazy in itself.
Yeah.
But why is he always in mix up?
I
don't
don't
even
know.
And people take this man serious. I don't get it.
Don't know.
But like Auntie Farah was on One Extra, Richie Brave's show last night. Was it not? It was Sunday.
Yeah.
And the topic was gossip.
Yeah.
And one of the questions that Richie was asking the audience, like the listeners, is who gossips more, men or women?
Do you know what?
Hands
I
down.
always think, and I didn't answer this question yesterday, but I actually think men chat more.
They do.
Men chat more, and it's always been wild to me that they want to say that women are chatty patties and women are gossips and women are bitchy and this, that, and the other. I have heard the wildest, most extreme amount of gossip from the men that I know.
Yes.
Not from the women I know. They tend to, we kind of keep that close to our hearts, you know. Like we might have it between like our
we tell
community.
men?
Maybe
But
that's
we
what
do,
it
like
is.
women do, like
Maybe I'm not saying women
definitely,
don't
yeah.
gossip.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that at all. But men can chat.
And cause
Chat.
proper mayhem as well when
Yeah.
they start going for it. But Wack 100, Wack on 100, he's crazy. Yeah, he's a mess. He's
He
a
said
big
he'd
old
get
mess.
some goons from the LGBT.
Yeah, to basically then it's like, so what a man,
community. But that's what I was going to go to. Like, so what are you trying to say, that it must be someone from that community?
Yeah,
because
is
a
wrong
man
with
met
you?
like you're undermining
Ugh,
Saucy Santana's
so
ability
stupid.
just because he's gay.
Who
It shouldn't
beat
have
you?
nothing to do with his sexuality.
Right.
That's why with
I think
Saucy,
they're just playing on the whole
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what they're playing on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? To try and protect against
Yeah.
that, I guess, in some weird way.
and I think because Saucy said that, why is my sexuality got to come into it? There's so many things you can get me for.
Yeah.
My lack of my mixtape didn't sell, my tunes didn't sell, all the my YouTube numbers. You can get me on all that stuff, but why is it always about sexuality?
Yeah.
That's why if he stayed there and didn't talk about the grape, it kind of then wouldn't have undermined what
Yeah,
he said.
because like
yeah,
it's
I
there
mean,
because you mentioned that.
exactly.
That's like,
why
you forced the
yeah.
issue.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But to be fair, he would have. He would have come with that first anyway.
Mm.
It's
always the way,
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah,
It's the
yeah.
easy target, but it's
Yeah.
like there's so many other things you come for. That's just a lazy argument, right?
And all of this from Glorilla.
Yeah.
And Young Miami.
Young
And-
Miami.
Yeah.
but
But yeah,
Yeah.
really and truly.
I mean, there's a whole
wow.
load though, really. He talks about everybody.
He does talk about, that's the only thing as well. It's like, though there's a narrative about black women, he comes for he's had beef with so many guys as well.
Yeah.
Academics just doesn't, he's like, there's a list.
loads.
There's
Yeah.
Meek Mills,
Yeah.
even Nipsey Hussle,
Yeah.
Migos, isn't
Ebro,
it?
Yeah, Migos.
Migos.
Nobody really likes him.
No one likes Academics,
No.
but he's
got
one of those
community.
like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
like, you
he
love to
does.
hate him, and he thrives on it. You know that person in school that like
he's-
just thrives on being nasty, but they like, I don't care.
He's Piers Morgan.
Yeah, yeah,
Kinda,
yeah.
He is.
yeah. He's that.
Yeah.
Look at the channel he's going on.
He
as well.
is.
He's Piers Morgan.
He is.
Oh, mate.
Did we talk about Boris Johnson being the face of GB News or whatever,
No.
coming to get a show
I
on
don't
that?
even want to give him no.
Anyway.
No, no.
Shall I move on to the first one?
Yeah.
Let's get
Okay.
on.
All right. Am I bullying my daughter? Hello, ladies. This month, my 19-year-old daughter has told me I was her first bully. She's in therapy and has started telling me I'm the reason for all her issues. She said I bully her when I stop talking to her, when she does things I don't agree with, and I tell family members about her business, which affects how they treat her. But that's the point. She doesn't listen to me, so I tell her uncle and aunts what she's done, hoping she listens to them. I told her to get out of my house with her stupidness. We haven't spoken since. I know you guys will tell me the truth. Is this bullying or just standard forms of discipline? What do y'all think?
I'm not here for them not talking to her stuff. Like that is yeah. It's kind of the reason why I'm in an R-in is because it's a little bit close to someone's home.
Yeah.
That the parent does this to them. They've, it's not great parenting. You can't manipulate the child like that. It's the not talking to element when she does something that you don't agree with.
Yeah.
You're not going to talk to her. That's the part I don't like because it's very manipulative. And everyone's problems are their problems. And whilst you might have grown up in a time where your parents were like, I buy you food, I give you clothes, what are you moaning about? Nowadays, children are a little bit more sensitive. There's a lot of them out there now and they're like, oh, I've got anxiety. And they might do, and they grow up differently. So not talking to someone, I think that's manipulative.
I think rejecting the fact that she's come to you after having therapy, seeking to heal herself, and the result she's getting from her therapist is, you were my first bully. There's very hard words to hear.
They are.
But if my child came to me and said, Mum, I've been in therapy, and my therapist says, it's now discovered that you are my first bully, it might be hurtful, but to say get out of here with your stupidness and kick her and then you got to leave my house, you're not being open to what her journey of healing, and that's your child, and you have to hear some uncomfortable truths. When people go to therapy, the can of worms is open, and as a mother you have a responsibility, or a parent, to hear what your child is saying before
and also you've got to remember that your child is not you. What you do and what you want to achieve in your life isn't necessarily what they're going to do and what they're going to achieve. They're their own person,
Mm-hmm.
You've got to remember that.
Yeah.
It's hard.
it is hard,
especially if you see them doing something. It is hard. And in terms of telling the whole family, I understand why you would do that. It does take a village. So that part of me, I understand why you would do that. But if you're doing it to try and embarrass her,
that's not cool.
That's not cool.
What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I think intent is, you need to understand what the intent is. I think it takes a village, and in that village you need communication. So it might be the interpretation the daughter's taking it as an embarrassing situation or a negative situation, but that's not the intention. It's just to help. It really depends what situations the daughter's been in, because it depends on so many different things, like what has caused the mother to get to a point where she feels like she cannot speak to the child anymore. Is that the last straw? Do you know what I mean? She's tried everything else. You're not listening to the uncles. You're not listening to the aunts. You're not listening to anyone. Are you what is really going on? What else has happened? Also, as well, where is she in her therapy? You know what I mean? Is this at the beginning stages, middle stages? Do you know what I mean? Has she completed therapy? Not anything completed, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I think sometimes I've definitely gone through a couple of bouts of therapy, and it depends on your therapist, right? They have their own presumptions, they have their own
That's true.
take
So true.
and stuff and everything like that, and they can tell me what they think it is, but that doesn't necessarily mean I agree with that.
Yeah.
And if you're 19, do you know what I mean? Like very young minds, you know, it's just like unpacking it all really and truly. I think there's more to unpack. So I wouldn't necessarily, I think it's more about her intention. And then also as well, I think that like young people sometimes also, I know it's really difficult, but you need to give your parents a break. Most of the time, majority of the time, they're doing the best they can with all they have.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That is most of the time. So I think, I'm not saying that parents don't have accountability, but in context. Okay, like, why is this like this? Can they not talk to you because they've got to go to work, or they're doing overtime to pay for something, or they're not getting support or whatever? Do you know what I mean? I don't know. So maybe they don't have the skills. Maybe they didn't have the nurturing to have the skills that you need because you're different to your parents.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot in that.
So I took it more as, honestly, if you're sending your child to Coventry, and when I say sending them to Coventry, it's like you're not talking to them. That is a form of bullying to me. We can do it nicer, because people seem to get overly triggered when you say bullying, like it spells something like you're really wicked. It's just, it is forms of manipulation. You're trying to get somebody over to your way of thinking, and you're negating their feelings. So that can be a form of parenting though as well. So I think it is a conversation. It's not to say that you're evil or you meant to do it.
Yeah.
But if you just break down the steps of what you were doing and how that's affected her, it could be a form of bullying. And she may now be more susceptible to being bullied, because then she goes into forms of like being complicit, kind of being a people pleaser, like just not able to speak her truths. That's the thing where it's like, it would have been great if you were able to hear her a little bit further than just the word of, you know, you were my first bully. That probably took her a lot to even be able to say it to a parent, to go in and have that conversation in therapy. They probably need to be in therapy together.
I was
really,
going to say the same thing.
Work it out.
It would be great if she was open to going to, even if you just go to 1 or 2 sessions, it would be great if you were open to that, because the problem is you are coming from 2 different worlds. It's like I said, her parents probably were the buy food, I'll give you clothes, and she thinks she's doing a lot by having conversations, but maybe they're not the right type of conversations. And so maybe they do need to go therapy together.
I think, and as Sade said, I agree with what you said, Auntie Nana, and what you said, Sade, that parents are trying to do the best that they can with the tools that they have. Hearing the word bully, it probably made you feel hurt, so you reacted like, get out, that's stupid. But in your moments of downtime, you have to think about why, as we've all said, like, why did she say that? The fact that it took her guts to come and say that. Times when I've had to have a difficult conversation with my mum and say, you know what? This actually hurt me. The way it took, and I find it difficult to speak about my feelings anyway, but speaking to someone who you know has sacrificed for you, who you know, especially if you know their backstory and what they've been through, and you don't want to make them feel bad about what you're feeling, it's so difficult. It is so difficult, because especially in our community, we're raised that our parents are the top of the tree. Respect is a thing. How dare you challenge that?
It's hard to even bring it up, to even begin to say what you have done is probably not the best way to parent.
Exactly.
Anyway, it's like most people don't actually even have those conversations. They just go. So it's a hard one though, and I'm sure there are bare people that have experienced similar. I wanted to give a round of applause to the mother for even just getting in contact to be like, am I a bully actually? Like, you know, because at least there is some self-reflection going on.
She's not just breaking her ear and just not even worrying
talk to your
about
child.
it.
Talk to your child.
Definitely. Other thing is, I was thinking, you know, that kind of collective, the family gets involved, the aunties and uncles, and you hear what's going on. When they're a kid, I think it works, but as they get older, I'm not sure. It feels it doesn't feel appropriate.
I think you're right.
To tell their business.
I think you're absolutely
becomes
right.
Business.
Like when they're minors, then yes, I understand the reasons why. Not to tell everybody what's going on, because it has a different kind of effect. I think you're absolutely right there.
Because they thought I think we spoke about even showing pictures, and just even just that there's a certain age where it becomes like you actually have to check in and say, are you okay with this? But obviously, if you're stressing. Like I'm speaking to my sister about this just for some advice, but it's their business at a certain point. But you're also within your right to speak to who you feel comfortable about. That you have your right, but it's like how it's approached. Maybe it's not to get the family around and sit them down, because I used to hate that. Like you come home and then there's all the aunties in the front room, and it's bro, all I did was I didn't wash the dishes like twice, and now you've got everyone coming to tell me, oh, your mum did it. Like sometimes it's overkill.
Sometimes it comes with a load of opinions because they only have one side of the story.
Exactly.
And that one side is loaded already, in it.
Right? It's like I just didn't wash the dishes because I was tired. Oh, okay.
I know, but culturally it is the way. Like literally, that was standard in our house. There's going to be a family meeting.
Definitely.
I would say my mum was always. She didn't have the vocabulary to say discernment. She would just say wisdom. You pick the wisest in your bus. You know, but that's the thing. You need the discernment to get the right people in the room. It's not everyone, because there are some wild answers.
I love because my family wasn't necessarily you pick the wisest. Sometimes it was you pick the one with the hardest hand.
It's the same beat. Like this one will bust your ass.
I've got some stories.
Yeah,
you know.
No, it's not cool. All right, shall I go into next? Oh. Come on. Am I the arsehole for being pissed about this? Okay, I'm a 24-year-old woman engaged to a 27-year-old man.
How old?
24-year-old woman.
I thought you said
engaged.
27.
Yeah. Sorry, I couldn't get my words. My teeth were in and out. Okay. Engaged to a 27-year-old man. My fiance has a regular workout routine, hitting the gym after work on weekdays from around 6:30 to 7:30 in the evening. I knew he had a workout partner, but I always assumed it was one of his friends. One Friday, we were chatting whilst I was making dinner. I mentioned that I had a book that I wanted to give to my sister because I thought she might enjoy it. That's when things got strange. My fiance immediately offered to take the book and give it to my sister.
What?
I was taken aback by this and asked him why would he offer to do that. He seemed uncomfortable and began saying he should probably leave for the gym. I pressed him for an explanation, and that's when he revealed that my sister is his workout partner.
All of that's off.
No.
We're all off.
He tried to downplay it, saying it's not a big deal. It just happened because they both go to the same gym. I can't shake the feeling that this is odd. If the roles were reversed and I was working out with his brother, he'd likely find it weird too. I don't want to come across as a jealous or overly suspicious partner, but this situation just doesn't sit right with me. I'd appreciate some outside perspective, aunties, on whether my feelings are justified or if indeed I'm overreacting.
No, you're not overreacting.
No,
and I'm calling myself.
The thing is, I think it's just like, you see, like that fear of being seen as jealous has us in a choke hole. It really does.
Crazy and jealous.
Like, do you know what I mean?
You're not allowed to ask a question.
You're insecure.
Like, this is wild. You see that thing? Like, I don't want to rock the boat. Rock it.
Honestly, first of all, you need to talk to your sister, because what the fuck?
What the fuck, sis?
Honestly, that's wild to me.
She didn't say nothing.
Why is she not saying anything?
More so than my fiance, my sister.
Like, fuck the fiance, my sister.
Yeah.
Like, you're my blood.
Why are you not saying nothing?
No. That can't run. That actually can't run.
Is there a world where the sister assumed that she knew and just didn't? Just checking.
There's no world. Because why are you not saying it? Why are you not
Neither of them have said it, and then he's acting dodgy.
And he didn't say it, remember? She had to press. She had to press him to say...
Get out of here,
she's at the gym too. No,
I cannot imagine a world where one of my sisters is working out with my man, and my sister don't mention it. My sister will mention it the first day
she saw so at the gym. The first day. We worked out for a bit.
The first day.
Do you know what I mean? It's not even
it's not
nothing.
It shouldn't be weird, but they've made it weird.
That's the part.
As soon as you linked up in the gym, you go here too. You work out. That was a good workout, we should motivate each other. You go home, you never guess who I saw.
Right.
Now we're going to be workout partners.
Why don't you come to the gym with us?
That's it.
Suspicious.
It's very simple.
That is suspicious.
I am absolutely suspicious. Murder, she wrote shit. However, I just want to just check, because we did talk about the jealousy thing. What if, I would like to do the what if. What if she is a jealous person and they're like, then you should have told her from the beginning. Okay.
Even more so.
It's your responsibility.
In fact,
you even know I'm jealous.
In fact, your job is
change
to tell me
gyms.
In the gym. I'm calling FaceTiming. Hey sis, look who's here. Look who's here.
It's totally innocent. We're just working out.
I
I'm
just-
finished. I've gone home now.
All right,
Bye.
I just wanted to create the what if so that people out there need to know all scenarios.
No way.
KW says they are sleeping together.
100%.
Oh, hell yeah.
They're having gym
100%
sex.
in the gym.
In
Yeah,
the gym.
gym
in the
sex.
gym.
In the gym.
Not gym boss.
100%.
In fact,
gym
that's their
sex.
workout.
Is in
Yeah.
it? Burning
Yeah, that's what I'm
calories.
saying. Gym sex in the sauna.
Dirty blood.
They're doing
Anyway.
something. That's
Mm.
gross.
They fancy each
Honestly.
other. They like each other. He's watching her and she's watching him flex. Nah,
That's
it's long.
out of order.
Oh,
Water
hold this
waddle.
for me. Watch me squat.
Yeah.
You can't
Squats.
trust either of them.
Squat. I said squat. I said squat.
You didn't.
I said, watch me squirt. I
Hey,
said,
that sounds like
No, that sounds like squirt,
Thank
babe.
you.
I'm not
I
gonna
was
lie.
trying to do squat.
No, sorry.
Squat,
Oh,
not
actually,
squat.
It did sound like
It did sound like squirt.
maybe
Oh
it's that
my
too.
God.
Watch me
But she
squirt.
might
She
be
might be
saying
saying,
that.
watch me. She
That's
might be
why
saying
he's
it that
going.
way.
That's why he wants to give her the
innuendo.
I understand. That's not my fault. That's what it
I
sounded
can't
like.
believe that.
Mate.
You know, the
I
sister.
know.
Bloody hell.
My sister could see my
So she's not an
ex-boyfriend
arsehole and
still
she's
call
not
me.
jealous.
No.
You're not wrong.
No,
Sort it out.
your
So
sister's
does she
wrong.
confront? What does she do? She confront her sister. What happens now?
She
What
talks to her
happens after
sister.
this
First and
conversation?
foremost, she needs to talk to her sister.
Yeah.
Find out what the hell is going
I'm not
on.
even chatting to you, my man.
No,
I'm going
no.
straight to my sister.
Yeah, 100%.
I think that's it.
That's
Does
it.
It's your sister.
Does
I
he
And then
can't
done.
lie. Relationship might have to be
I
put
was about to say, does he
pause.
remain? Does he
100%.
remain
I
the
think the
fiance?
relationship's on pause. It's on pause.
Hey, have your ring back for the minute,
Yeah.
but I'm going to chat to my sister.
We're on
How
a
does it
break.
resolve?
Wagwan.
There's no result.
There's
in
no
this.
resolve.
No.
Because you said
It's a
you said
combo.
you
This
said
is
that's
a
it.
red
It's a
flag.
combo.
This is
Yes.
a waving big, like,
flag on the plane.
massive,
It's
like,
flag on the pitch.
massive- Yeah.
No, I'm saying because you said rings on pause. So what
Have your-
unpauses the ring?
You
You
know
got
what?
to
No.
talk to the sister first.
Yeah,
okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Can I tell you what? The only thing, this is the only justification for it,
Mhm.
right? Your sister's a gym teacher. Okay, maybe she teaches dance classes or something in the gym, and he's
Wow.
learning how to dance for the wedding. That's it.
Oh,
That is it.
okay.
That's it.
For real.
Okay.
Other than
For real.
that, no.
Okay.
If there is some secret reason why
For
they
the
didn't tell
wedding.
you and now you foiled it,
Right.
Yes.
other
That's
than
it.
that, I think it's probably curtains on this,
Yeah.
you know, because you
Alright.
can presume he probably fancies your
He
sister.
fancies your sister.
At the best case scenario.
And you're gonna marry him.
Realistically,
No.
they were sleeping
You
together.
can't.
Yeah,
Is probably what happened.
probably. Or trying to. It was getting there.
Happened.
Yeah, it happened.
They were sleeping
Yeah, I'm just
together
trying to
in
be
their
nice.
mind.
It
It happened.
happens.
Sorry.
Can I do
Sorry.
the next one?
Go ahead.
I was gonna
Alright.
do it.
Oh,
Shall I do it?
go on, 'cause
Okay.
I've done one.
Okay, cool. So I want to change my son's last name. So I need some advice on a delicate situation. I've been separated from the father of my 2 boys for 3 years, and now I'm engaged to a wonderful man.
No.
We want to give my son my fiance's last name
Hate
to
this shit.
create
Me too.
a unified family.
Okay.
But some people, including their dad's family, think that it's not fair because he's still in the picture.
She's
What?
rude.
That's treacherous.
I'm hesitant about their dad's recent interest in their lives because I'm not sure it's genuine. He hasn't been consistent in the past, and I worry it's just because he's realizing I'm moving on. On the other hand, my fiance is incredibly reliable and treats my sons like their own. I strongly want to change their last name because it's causing tension with their dad's family, who I feel are being unfair. I'd appreciate any advice on how to handle this situation.
What? This
Go,
is
Nana.
fuckeries, you know. Like,
Fuckeries
I
of a
don't get
different
how
kind.
people honestly think that this is okay, especially when the dad is around. If he's not always there, whatever, but he's still around, his family's around as well. How can you be like some next dude, not their father, fiance, now they must have his surname, and then you're going to divorce him?
Oh
Then what
my
you
god!
gonna do?
You
Go
took the
back
words
again?
right out of my mouth.
No.
So what happens when you divorce that guy? Yeah.
Mhm.
So
And
then, and then you move on to the next guy. What, you're
Yeah.
going to change the name again? No.
No.
You cannot do that. I rebuke that. You cannot do it. Yeah. You're confusing the children as well.
Yeah.
The names are not disposable. They have the names. You gave it to them in goodwill. You gave it to them. You made that choice to give them these names. You cannot confuse them and change it. It doesn't. Your families are not going to be any less unified because you don't have the same name. No, just no.
No,
Any thoughts?
Those are my thoughts.
Yeah.
it's a no, innit?
I
It's a
think
no.
it's like,
Is she an
it seems
arsehole?
like she's definitely an
She's
arsehole.
Yeah.
a
I think
a-hole.
she's doing it for aesthetics. That's
She is.
the only reason why she's
Well,
doing it as aesthetics. That's it.
I think I might give her maybe is she being overly emotional in her bubble? Because if the guy has been an arsehole, hasn't been a supportive father, hasn't been there for her, and if it has been worries in the dance for her, and it's like, this guy's come in and he really is looking after me and my family, he's taking on my boys, he's showing them how a father should be. I understand she might be caught up in her emotional bubble, and she might be thinking, yes, let this family unit be what I want to show my sons, and especially because it's son, there's a bit more sensitivity in the guy father figure and all that.
That's not your dad.
I'm just saying that I might not say she's an arsehole, but I think you're a bit caught up in the romantic bubble of it all, because the son's father is there, and especially if he is trying to make efforts. We don't know his backstory, we don't know what he's been through. Bar violence, attack and abuse, obviously there's caveats, but if he is trying to make effort, removing him isn't going to be inspiration for him to continue making effort as well. We want to try and nurture guys to take responsibility. That's a big slap in the face if he's actually making effort.
And he's taking responsibility now, though. Whatever his motivation is, he's taking responsibility. He's being more present. Why now are you going to rock the boat and be like, and I'm removing your surname?
Yeah.
Like, that's fuckeries, man.
It's absolute fuckeries, yeah.
This
and women need to stop doing that
They need
shit.
to fucking stop that
Honestly,
shit.
just stop it. Because at the end of the day, that's his dad. It's got nothing to do with anybody else. It's got nothing to do with your new man, your next man, your past. That's his dad's.
And it's great that this new person is being there for your kid, because that's what you want. But that does not mean that you remove and erase the parent. No,
and this is
fuckeries, mate.
And this is what undermines women who are really going through it with the absent fathers. And this is why women across the board get tarnished if they're bitter, jealous, and they're petty and they're doing this and that and not respecting the kid's actual father. So let's clean up the argument here, because it's stressful for those who really are suffering.
Yes.
But she's an arsehole.
She's an arsehole.
KW says she's out of order. Your surname isn't a joke. It's your son's legacy. Can the stepdad not still raise a child without a name change? And that's what you would want in it. He can be a stepdad. Sounds like he's going to be a great stepdad.
Yeah.
Doesn't need to be honored by also having the kids have his surname.
No.
I think that's a bit much.
What kind of 1970s opinion is this? It's
No.
nonsense.
70s, bitch. Past that, mate. She goes further.
Like, he's a jacket we know. Like, that's okay now. It's all right. You don't have to do that. You
It's
don't have
wild.
to do that,
It is
man.
actually
No.
crazy.
It's crazy.
One more quickly
Seriously.
before we wrap up. My boyfriend doesn't seem to think I should spend the night anywhere else now that we own a house.
That's psycho. Okay.
Okay, go on.
Me and my boyfriend bought a house in March, and now he gets angry whenever I choose to spend a night away from it. I don't leave the house often, but when I do, it's to visit my parents whilst he's out of town for work. He covers the household bills while I take care of our two kids, 3 and 4 months. Ages 3, and 4 months.
Okay.
Since our youngest was born in June, I spent 2 nights at my parents' house when he was away for work, and both times it resulted in a disagreement. The first time he yelled at me saying, "This is our home and he doesn't work to pay the bills so I can take the kids and sleep elsewhere." He even slept in our spare bedroom and didn't talk to me until the following day. Now I've informed him that I'm spending the night at my parents' place again while he's been away for 5 nights, and he's once again upset. He's expressed that he'll never be happy when our spacious house is empty. Am I the arsehole for not being a fan of this behavior of my boyfriend? Not even husband.
sounds like
Control her.
Exactly. He's a nutter.
Nutter. And is he cheating? Because where you going 5 nights for work, in quotes.
I'm less concerned about that. I'm more concerned about the controlling behavior.
What is it for? Does she have to, if they got golden eggs in there, does she have to protect them?
At first I was like, where you going? I was like, yeah, exactly. The Infinity Stones, something is in there.
No,
And she's there with babies. Like, so realistically, if somebody came along, would you not, if you're sane,
Right.
would you not want her to be safe
Right.
with helping her look after your 2 little kids, 2 under 3, a baby and a toddler? You would prefer she rattles around in a big house
Rattles, you know.
by herself with her kids.
But
And that's sane.
But also, the days that she's not there, you're saving money, bruv.
That's what I'm
What's your
saying.
problem? She's at her parents' house.
What
What
if?
is your problem?
What if?
No.
What if
she's a bit of a mummy and daddy's girl,
So
and she's like,
But she's
No, no,
only
wait,
going
wait,
when he's
wait,
not
wait,
there.
wait.
Let's
What if?
land.
What if she's like, he's like, we're married, we're together, we're about to get married, we've got kids. Stay home, you're okay. What if she's really clingy to her parents? It's like a safety crutch. Maybe
You married her. You picked
Well,
her.
it's a boyfriend.
And,
They're
and
not-
you had kids
Okay,
with her.
boyfriend.
Yeah.
You have kids.
No, but reality though.
No,
What if
reality
it's okay?
is you're not there. So what do you care?
Exactly.
Just
What do you
checking, just
absolutely care?
I mean,
You're not
fair,
there.
but just checking.
It's an unreasonable request.
Yes.
Honestly.
Yes.
And this
It's
whole thing of I
unreasonable.
pay the bills, you must. I don't like
No,
that.
that's crazy.
Yeah, and I
I
How does that
don't
even
like
mean?
that.
I pay the bill, so you must be inside the house.
that's
Are
some,
you my dad?
Yeah,
that's
right.
some sleeping with the enemy
Well,
shit. I bet he has
according
like,
to
his
Monique.
cupboards labeled like that. What the hell?
I think he's absolutely a sociopath.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Maybe
Crazy.
these
You might need to
signs,
run.
yeah, these signs you need to take seriously and
Yeah.
actually go
What
and
she
spend
needs to
time with
do
your
Yeah.
parents.
is every time she
Move
goes
back
to
to
the
her parents.
take a bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And leave it there.
Put money aside, baby.
Yeah.
Slowly move.
Yeah, slowly move
Yeah.
out.
That's
He
what
let him
she
come back
needs
to
to
that
do.
empty
Yeah.
castle that is
Your
so.
big house that you want.
But
You
just
stay in
yeah.
it.
by the way, in relationships though, when you've moved in with someone,
Mm.
is staying out, because again, I refer the ex. He used to stay at mine and
they
told
all
his
do
friend that
though,
he
don't
was
they?
staying with his
Cheaters.
told his missus that he was staying with his friend, like just going to visit his friend, but he was cheating. And by this caveat, I did not know, but he was staying at mine and telling.
Right.
No,
So
that's
what?
wild.
But
That's
no,
a
my
wild
point
scenario.
is, in a relationship,
Yeah.
when is it okay to just for you
when
to
you're
stay out?
staying at your
Yeah,
family's house,
what's the
you can
scenarios?
verify that you're at your mum's house.
Because only the parents.
Do you know
Never,
what I
you can
mean?
never stay at a
No,
friend's
I'm not
house.
even saying
That's what I'm
that.
saying. I'm
But
just
like, you can if you can verify that, and I've got no reason to believe
Yeah.
that you're
Right.
being unfaithful, then of course do
Yeah.
what you're doing. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Don't be ridiculous though.
Yeah.
Don't be raving all night that you're staying out.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Do you know
that's
what
what
I
I'm saying.
mean?
There's,
But cheaters
crazy.
are also smart.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
You know, they're staying out and then they're staying out.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Like cheaters are smart enough to wake up at 2 and leave.
Yeah.
But if you're
Yeah.
staying over, so let's say you're staying over properly
Yeah.
once a week, you stay somewhere with some brethren,
Yeah.
some auntie, some mum, that like you're always out. I think you'd presume that person's cheating.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Once in a while,
Yeah.
birthdays, whatever, and you're gonna know the person that they're staying with.
Yeah.
You can still cheat in those times,
Yeah.
but it's less likely.
Okay.
You can
But to
cheat
stay
in the
with your-
gym.
exactly.
You can
And
cheat
yeah.
in
The couple were.
Do you know what I mean?
But if it's your
Serious.
parents and you have a baby, I would
That's
expect,
crazy.
if I was him, I'd expect my girl when I'm out of town to go and stay with her.
Yeah,
parents.
it'd be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, she has
Or
a
the
baby.
parents are coming
And
to
the
you.
yeah, I've got
Usually,
two
anyway,
kids
depends on
under
the
5.
culture.
Yeah.
They'll
Two
be
kids
with you
under
for
5.
40 days
Yeah.
or 40 nights
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
Seriously.
and what did she say? She's only spent 2 days and in 4 months since the baby was born.
And the
at her
baby's 3
parents.
months, right?
Mm.
Yeah, no, he's a shithead.
He's taking
Yeah,
a
he's
piss.
taking the piss out of
controlling.
your life.
He's
Yeah.
dangerous.
She's probably going there to get some sleep. You know what I mean? The baby's 3 months old.
Mm.
And that's that on that. You're not an arsehole, babe. And check
He
your
is.
situation. He is.
He's awesome.
He
Pack a
most
bag
definitely
every time
is
you
the
go to
Yeah,
the
slowly
arsehole.
move out. It's enough. Guys, that's it.
That's the end of the show.
Thank you. Thank you for your comments. Guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. What is it?
Book the like button. 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 Book.
Doing the dance.
You
See?
are. I like this one. I'm here for this.
Try
If
it.
this means that we have less of the other, here for it.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. But yeah, guys, share as well. Share with like-minded people. Yeah.
And unlike-minded, because they need to learn.
Mhm.
They're going to learn.
They're gonna learn
It's
today.
true, actually.
It's
Chilling
true.
with the unhinged. The ones that you know they need
That need our
to
help. That need to hear
They're
us.
not going to learn anything.
No, they will.
No, they're just going to hate
Oh wait,
us.
we didn't talk about our viral stuff.
But we have to go.
Oh,
We have
to
to go.
That's a shame.
But
Thank you. We're back.
Follow our Instagram.
Follow it.
We're back
Like,
on
comment, and
Monday.
subscribe.
Yes.
We're going to be
Yes.
tipsy.
Oh yes, it's Drunk Monday next
Yes.
week, so we will be drunk. Also, me and Sade will be back
Oh, yes.
tomorrow at 12ish for Love Island: The Games.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, bye.